Things I wish I knew. We're continuing on the topic of time management and 10 things for better time management. We're in the delegate and eliminate section of SPADE, and today we're going to learn how to say no. One of the most important and simplest time management techniques is also one we don't use enough. The secret? It's simply knowing and being brave enough to know when to say no. There are different ways to say no. Telling no is a very tough task on all of us. We are all engineered from the beginning to say yes, and saying no makes us feel like we're bad people. But firmly saying no is a very critical part in coming and getting back time for you. So, what are some techniques? First, when someone comes and ask them back questions. Ask them how important it is. Learn to really ask the criticality of the task so that you can prioritize them. You can plan no in advance. For example, you can keep no meeting Wednesdays, or you could say Friday evening is for family time. As you block your calendar, it gives you an ability to say no automatically. One of the biggest pitfalls is for you to make sure that you avoid instant answers, emails, chats, text. Take time and then respond so that you can make sure that you're responding to the right priority. Sometimes it's okay to delay a response. You can respond by saying, I'll check back later and I'll get back to you tomorrow, or give a later time. This way it gives you time to assess the request and then make sure that you're providing an appropriate response. Be brief in your response and polite, but be firm. You don't always have to explain yourself why you're saying no, but still be considerate of saying, I hear what you're saying. People like to have a response rather than not have a response. So respond to them saying, I can't help you right now, but I think I may be able to schedule you later. And what that tells the other party is that you're receptive and you're responding, but you don't have to say yes. One mechanism is to offer an alternative. You could tell them that, hey, I can't do it today, but Friday afternoons are free for this activity. Or you could say, I can do this task while you can actually do some other tasks. So by giving people alternatives, you're giving them a path out from their request. The other part of it is you could then offer a small favor. You could say, no, I can't do this particular review, but I could substitute yourself in a presentation. By offering up your time to pick up another task which is aligned to your goals, gives you the ability to say no. Show gratitude. When being asked, you say, thank you for considering me for this task and activity. But as we stand right now, I may not be able to support you. By expressing your thanks, you're giving the other party that you are actually listening to their needs. There are several time wasters, people who simply come, either put meetings and cancel, or come and waste your time. You need to be very diligent and saying no to time wasters. And finally, you need to stand firm. Stand firm in terms of when you have said no, to make sure that you go with your commitment. There'll be others always saying, hey, you're the only one who can do it. I'm counting on you. But stay pleasant, but stay positive to make sure that you're standing firm. Now, with these 10 specific techniques, I read 3 books, but one of the most important books I read was The Power of a Positive No by William Ury. In the book, William Ury says, you want to say no by sandwiching a no between the 2 yeses. What does that mean? He says, when somebody asks for somebody, acknowledge with a yes, saying, yes, I hear your request. No, at this time I may not be able to do it. Yes, maybe later we can come back to it or we can reprioritize. By doing the yes, no, yes model, you are able to help respond appropriately while still staying true to your time management and commitment. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you.